Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to kick off the presentation in about 3 minutes. So if you're going to use the restrooms or anything, please work with it for about 3 minutes. Thank you.
No, I'm done. Are you encouraging on them to have looking?
Well, I'm going to go higher in the house. She's definitely
An order
don't
for
say
them
anything
on
embarrassing.
four.
Yeah. Not an unusual day.
I'll see you next week. Make sure you get a good wife.
Go like that. Oh, yeah.
Very sensitive.
Has he got some thin racquetball yet?
Well, he brought me his court once. I thought it was fantastic. He told me everything. So basically, I could hit the ball, right? When the ball came back, I ran to the ring.
You know, it was and I don't mean to cause it.
Big pockets.
I'm just crazy small. So no, I would never be able to finish.
Melissa was playing for a while.
Yeah?
I suppose she's getting on grand and did start playing with another girl. She's getting on great, like, and the ball came over one time and she whacked us. Hit her on the back head. That was it. Right in there.
Yeah.
So they hit.
Yeah, I shouldn't have asked.
And
I was on to
I think it was the mic.
Oh, no, it's my
Right? I wanted to actually launch on the mic. See the place it's understand. Bring it back to small bit. Away from you. I want to step back from it. You won't. You gradually walk back into it again. But take the mic. I don't understand the mic is on a silver stand.
Yeah.
Right? Bring the mic back that way. See, when you stand up there, you're going to stand against the video.
Oh, yeah.
Or you can down the point. No. So if you stand back up again,
Stand at an angle of it.
no. If you move the mic back,
Oh, yeah.
tilt it up. No, it's stable like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's just you the
Wait, they're too loud, is it? Yeah, you're spitting all over. It's pretty hard to understand it.
no.
Anyone else? Oh, he's getting a ball. Oh, okay. I thought you.
Yeah, you start off with the okay.
President, Vice President, Assistant Secretary General.
That was so
No. And with your car number.
one so every gets it. Sorry for dribbling there. I promise I won't cheer or shout with anything to drop.
Just don't look at all. Look at me.
But that's the big noise. You know, there's a lot of people come. If there's only all the local Macaboy, normal lads, in the big. This is people from Macaboy that start the Macaboy down through the years. So I know. I didn't do what I was young. There you go. When it's a good combination, get a lot of lack of power. I learned that before. It's no good for them and it's no good for me. If I was playing them on the home, they had to come. And you know what? All of the other matches played, he was rolling ball out playing shoot. I said to him about 4 times. He's hitting that way, every shot. Plus, way too hard. Like they're keeping every shot off the back line. Put it away. 4 times. Some lads, pressure, I think the pressure was back.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we might have started some.
Sorry, no, but that's for the
You're all very welcome here to the 40th anniversary of the Racquetball Association tournament. It's absolutely magnificent to see such a huge crowd here. None of us really expected it, but it's absolutely fantastic even seeing people here that a lot of us haven't seen for years. And even the speeches alone is just talking about old memories. In case you haven't noticed, which you probably would have, there's an awful lot of photos outside in the hall. So please give it time, take a look. No doubt you'll be funny. Anything at all. People with no hair nowadays playing racquetball, it's fun to see them that might have had hair before. You may not recognize people, but give it a look. It's fantastic. It's kind of a memorabilia of racquetball in the last 40 years. So look, we've an awful lot to get through. So first of all, I'm going to ask our first speaker. He's the current president of the Racquetball Association Board. Please give it up for Martin Lawless.
Thanks, Johnny. First of all, can you hear me all right there? Yeah. First of all, I would like to thank the organising committee for doing such a wonderful job tonight. You know, well done, and a lot of work was put into it. I'm delighted to be here tonight to extend a warm welcome to you all on our 40th anniversary. We've come a long way during these 40 years. We have now 32 affiliated clubs, and the numbers are rising. We have individuals and teams competing around the world, North and South America, Europe, and this year, Euro-Asia. Our senior team visited Hamburg to compete in the European Championships with great success. Our junior team is travelling to Costa Rica this year, and I'm sure you will join me wishing them the best of luck. None of this would be possible without the commitment of our coaches who give up their time. And over the last 40 years, there have been many others. Those who arrange fixtures, sit on committees, travel to meetings and competitions, and fundraisers. And finally, all those who play racquetball at every level. You are the people that keep the game alive. Thank you, and give yourself a round of applause.
Thanks, Martin. Our next guest speaker to talk about the Racquetball Association of Ireland history and the milestones from Kilkenny, Don Comerford.
Hello, everyone. Everyone full? Good. Now, I have a history of racquetball tied up with the 40th anniversary celebrations. Joseph Sobek, he died in 1998, was the inventor of racquetball, but he called it paddle rackets. A resident of Connecticut in the United States, he was a tennis pro and squash and handball player. He sought to make handball less hard on his hands. Billy Welch should know about that. So he and his partner played the sport with paddles, combining squash and handball rules. In 1952, Sobek founded Paddle Rackets, the association, and codified a set of rules and promotional kits to sporting organizations to promote sport. Sport manufacturers developed new equipment specifically designed for racquetball. In 1968, Robert Kendler, head of the United States Handball Association, founded the Racquetball Association. The name racquetball was coined by San Diego tennis pro Bob McInerney. In 1979, the International Racquetball Federation was founded with 13 countries as members. This coincided with the formation of the Racquetball Association of Ireland in 1979. Its first president was the late J.J. Jennings, R.A.P. The first committee had Philip Dignan, Carl Brewer, Catherine Brewer, E. Jennings, Mary Dignan, and also involved Michael Moss-Trally, Mary Brosnan and David Brosnan, R.A.P. Templederry, Bridget Whalegon, R.A.P. and Michael O'Mara from Mitchelstown, and Pavel McGee from Newport in County Mayo. Through the endeavours of these people, racquetball grew in popularity, and courts grew up in Tralee, Ennis, Mitchelstown, Fermoy, Templederry, Feathered, Arklow, Ballinrobe, Castlebar, Newport in County Mayo, the Leisure Centre in Kilkenny, St. Kevin's CBS, Ballygall Road, UCD, Mila, Ballina, Cavan, Coos Hill, Beach Mountain, Belfast, Mila, Goatstown, and Old Town, and Ashburn. Great promotional work was done by the committees, and great help from Bertie O'Connor and Gerald Gorman from Tralee, and the late Michael Jennings from Castlebar, R.A.P. Home-based tournaments and All-Ireland Championships commenced in 1979 and have been competed for up to the present day. Ireland became part of the European Federation and competed for European Championships and World Games and Championships and Floriade in the Netherlands. They also competed in several countries in Europe, holding open championships. The first World Games involving the United States, Canada, Mexico, Netherlands, Germany, and Ireland was played in Santa Clara in California in 1981. To these people who promoted racquetball from its infancy, a great debt of gratitude is due. They enabled many players, both men and women, to travel and play in locations throughout the world. Great gratitude is due to the many people, too numerous to mention,
who promoted racquetball and directed it in the right direction in various centres throughout Ireland, and who continue to do so to the present day. Without those people, we would not be here tonight to celebrate 40 years of racquetball, and to them I say a very, very sincere thank you. In the course of the history there, I noticed I said RIP on several occasions. Now, some great friends and comrades that have played racquetball with and whatnot have passed on to their eternal reward. And I'd ask each and everyone to stand up and say a silent prayer for the repose of their souls. Thank you very much.
Thanks, John. Right, guys, we're going to kick off with the award ceremony. So, first up, every year, what's been held in Albuquerque in USA is the World Senior Overage Championships. Last year, we had a member of our association competing, and he came home with a gold medal in the over 45 doubles with Roman Kralis as doubles player from Mexico, and he also got a silver medal in the over 45 singles. He's from Ballinrobe Racquet Club. Please give it up for Joe Devaney. We're running through 8 awards here, so when you get your award, you can just please take a seat and at the back of the for photos after. Every year also, the US Open, possibly the biggest international racquetball competition on the calendar. We had a couple of players playing every now and then. One individual won a gold medal in the over 35s, a gold medal in the men's C, and he also picked up a silver medal with a doubles partner, Nolo Calendar from RAI. Please give it up from Federal Racquetball Club, Owen Tynan. Excuse me now for a minute. I'm just going to put a pause here now in the speech. I don't know if you know Owen. Owen is like a 40-year-old player going on 16 years old. Every racquetball competition, all he wants to do is play. And he sees the divisions and he tries to enter every single division he can. When he came home after the US Open, 2 weeks later we had the Kilkenny Open. The timesheets came out, as they always do on a Thursday night, no one time. And we're like, okay, there's a mistake here in the starting because he goes to every competition. Along comes a competition, no one time. Geez, that's weird. All right, we'll see how it goes. 2 days later, on social media, Owen Tynan and his partner, Melissa Tynan, got married in Vegas. Ladies and gentlemen, in 2 weeks' time, Owen Tynan and Melissa Tynan are celebrating their 1-year wedding anniversary. As you can see, I've been sitting there for the last hour, and all I've been hearing for the last hour and a half is, Johnny, I'm going to message you. Johnny, your speech is going to be crazy. Johnny, I will get out with you. Well, I got you back. Anyway, back to the speeches. As you all know, the racquetball is running 40 years. Every year, we have a men's open national champion. And it's a phenomenal record, I'm going to say. There's one man who's won 24 of them. Enough said, it's a phenomenal record. Ladies and gentlemen, from the My Racquetball Club, Nolo Calendar. now we move on to the Player of the Year awards. First up is the over 40 singles men's category. This guy has a phenomenal 12 months. He represented Ireland in Costa Rica on the men's senior world championships. He came home, he won the gold in Arklow, silver in the Irish Open, and also silver in the All Irelands. 2 weeks ago, he captained the European team, the Irish team, to compete in the European Championships 2 weeks ago in Hamburg, where they picked up the gold medal. Ladies and gentlemen, Player of the Year in the over 40s from Glenmore, Ken Cottrell.
Smile now, Ken.
Next up is, I'd like to think, one of the best competitions in the last 12 months. Great competitiveness, great dedication amongst these players. It's the men's 50 plus category. Very tight battle at the start of the season. No one knew which way to go. But in the end, for the last 3 competitions, it ended up being a 2-horse race between this player and Mick from Tralee. This player ended up winning the gold in Fermoy, the gold in Castlebar, the gold in Arklow, and the gold in the All Irelands. He's a fantastic player and a great competitor, and also another Kilkenny man. Please give it up for the men's 50 plus Player of the Year, Billy Walsh.
Come on, Casey. Pull it together. Pull it together. No, Casey.
Right, look at her smiling. Done again. One more. Okay, thank you.
Next up, we have the men's open singles Player of the Year. This player played for Team Ireland 12 months ago in Costa Rica at the World Racquetball Championships. He also, 2 weeks ago, played for Ireland in Hamburg for the senior team, the European Championships. He also won the Ballinrobe Open, the Kingscourt Open, the Arklow Open, the Galway Open, and also the Irish Open. Not only has it been a successful year for this player, but last week, him and his wife Sarah celebrated the first birthday of their daughter Katie. So it's been a busy year, also a successful year. He comes again to make it a hat-trick for Kilkenny. He's from Kilkenny. Please give it up for Mark Murphy.
That's it. There we are.
Next up, unfortunately, she can't be here today. She's working abroad in USA and couldn't make it today. But it's the Ladies Open Singles Player of the Year. Every year, she's rewriting history in Irish Racquetball Association of Ireland. Last May, she won the All Irelands for the 9th time consecutively in a row. She's unbeaten since 2013 in Women's Open. She hails from the Rossmore Racquetball Club. Please give it a big round of applause for Aisling Hickey. Next award goes to a certain individual who's put in so much into racquetball for the last 5 years. He travelled to Dominican Republic 2015, Minneapolis 2017, Mexico 2018 as junior coach, and in 5 weeks' time, him and the junior team are heading off to Costa Rica to again play in the World Junior Racquetball Championships. Every summer he does programs for development juniors. He's the runner of all junior events for the last 5 years on all scales. Please give it a big, massive round of applause from the Aragon Racquetball Club, Mick Cunningham. So that's the first group of awards. We just want a group photo here. One more. Right. Big congratulations, lads, to the first group of award winners. Thank you. Sorry guys, we might just take 30 seconds of a break while this uploads. Right guys, we're going to move on to Club of the Year. So a couple of months ago, we were planning this event, probably last January, February, and we said we give a Club of the Year award. What's the criteria of a Club of the Year award? Juniors, seniors, participation in events, ladies and men. This club, it's ironic what they did in the last 12 months. They have only one court, and you look at the big clubs in Ireland. You have Arklow, Ballinrobe, Castlebar, Tralee, Kilkenny, Fermoy, Mitchelstown, Galway. Apologies if I missed anyone. But this club has only one court. Every single club that I just mentioned has 2 courts. When we compiled all the last 12 opens in every single entry, this club gave the most participants in all the competitions alone, in both junior and senior events, which is remarkable. From, I don't know, I'd say 90% of people have never been in that place, but it's literally just one building with a court. I don't know how where they all come from, but look, it's absolutely fantastic. This club basically ticks every single box for Player of the Year. They travel to absolutely everywhere, and they've all sorts of players. They've top class players, and they're ranging in they always make the junior teams as well. So please give it up for the Aragon Racquetball Club. I'd now like to call upon Martin Lawless to give out next rewards, please. As Racquetball Ireland turns 40, it could not have been without the dedication and contribution of all those that volunteered their time and efforts to the association over the last 4 decades. We now have a special opportunity to acknowledge some of these outstanding individuals whose selfless dedication to our sport has made our association the entity that it is today. Those that have served as president of Racquetball Associations of Ireland have immersed and dedicated themselves within the sport in the highest possible regard, illustrating their passion and love for the game. With that in mind, Racquetball Ireland would like to recognise the 13 men who have served as president of the Racquetball Association of Ireland and their valuable contributions to the sport of racquetball in Ireland. We call our current president, Martin Lawless, to give out the prizes. First up, serving 2 years, 1979 to 1981, was the late Mr. J.J. Jennings. Accepting on his behalf is his daughter, Paula Jennings. Next up, serving 1 term, 1982 to 1983, from Newport, Mr. Patter McGee. Next up, serving 6 terms during 1983 to 1984 and 1987 to 1993, from Belfast, Mr. Liam McCartney. Next up, serving 1 term, 1984 to 1985, from Kilkenny, John Comerford. Next up, serving 1 term from 1985 to 1986, from the Arklow Racquetball Club, Mr. Nick Barnes. Unfortunately, our next past president can't make it with us today. He's serving 1 term, 1986 to 1987, from Sligo, Mr. Tony McGarry. Next up, serving 4 terms, from 1993 to 1997, another from the Arklow Racquetball Club, Mr. Michael Murphy. Next up, serving 5 terms during 2000 to 2003 and 2012 to 2014 from Castlebar Racquetball Club, Mr. Michael Haverty. Next up, unfortunately, he can't be here today, serving 2 terms from 2003 to 2005 from Belfast, Gary Lynch. Next up, serving 2 terms from 2005 to 2007 from Tornina Racquetball Club, Pat Keane. Next up, serving 2 terms from 2007 to 2009 from Kings Court Racquetball Club, Sean Garrigan.
This man got me home one night.
And finally, serving 5 terms during 2009 to 2012 and 2014 to 2016. He's also from the Arklow Racquetball Club, Mr. Jimmy Gannon. And last but not least, serving 4 terms during 1981 to 1982 and 1997 to the year 2000 from Dublin, Philip Dignan. Please join us in a final round of applause for final champion. Yeah. And now we're going to move on to the Hall of Fame Awards. 2019 marks the introduction of the Racquetball Hall of Fame and the first Hall of Fame inductees. The introduction of the Racquetball Hall of Fame intends to preserve the history of racquetball and celebrate its champions both on and off the court. The Hall of Fame aims to recognize and honor athletes and contributors of the sport who have demonstrated outstanding achievement in competition or in the development, leadership, and advancement of the sport. The award is based upon years of consistent excellence within the categories of athlete and or contributor to the sport of racquetball in Ireland. The first inductee into the Racquetball Hall of Fame is J.J. Jennings. Our first Hall of Fame, J.J. was the first president of our association and he introduced the sport into Ireland into the late 70s. The story goes that J.J., on a visit to USA to play handball, he saw racquetball being played. Taking a huge interest in the sport, J.J. gathered up some rackets and balls and brought them home to Ireland, where he established the sport for the first time. Without his intervention, the sport may have never come to Ireland. We are proud to induct J.J. as our very first member of our Hall of Fame. Here to accept for the late J.J. is his daughter Paula. Just going to go off track here in a second. While I was doing up these bios not so long ago on the Hall of Fame, it was brought to my attention that I'd imagine everyone here knows a boxer called Muhammad Ali. Anyone here has never heard of Muhammad Ali? Well, believe it or not, there's articles here on the desk beside me that in 1972, Muhammad Ali came to Dublin to play a boxing match. Of course, he knocked him out in, I don't know, the second round. But he stayed around for a while. And he played a game of handball. And he played J.J. Jennings. And as the paper says, I won't say it's just as good. But Muhammad Ali wasn't the only good player to have the good arms when it comes to sport. But J.J. beat him in 1972. Next up in our Hall of Fame is Liam McCartney. He served 2 terms as president of the association, the second term lasting for 6 years. And Liam's tenure as president of the sport grew enormously with a large number of athletes competing in tournaments. He also developed racquetball in Ulster and played a big part in organising the Ulster Council. We are proud to induct Liam in the Hall of Fame. Our next inductee is Anthony Butler. As an athlete, Anthony played at the highest level for many years, winning 2 All-Ireland Open Singles Championships and representing Ireland at World and European Championships on 14 occasions. Anthony holds the record for the most capped Irish racquetball athlete, as well as competing at the highest level. Anthony is one of the fairest athletes to grace a racquetball court, and his sportsmanship was second to none. Well done, Anthony. Next up, we have Marie Duignan, winning 8 All-Ireland Open Singles Championships and also represented Ireland at World Championships and European Championships, winning a silver medal at the first World Championships in USA in 1981. Marie was a superb athlete of her generation and dominated women's games for many years. She was involved in coaching, setting up the first coaching course for sport in Ireland. We are proud to induct Marie to the Hall of Fame. We welcome our next inductee to the Hall of Fame Association, Christy Slattery, as an athlete and a junior coach. Christy competed at the highest level in our sport, winning the All-Ireland Open Doubles Championships on 6 occasions and also representing Ireland at the World and European Championships. Christy was responsible for junior teams who represented Ireland at World Junior Championships. He managed and coached the first team to compete in the World Junior Championships in 1999 in the USA. For both his athletic skills and tremendous work for junior racquetball, we are proud to induct Christy on the Association's Hall of Fame. Our final inductee to the Hall of Fame is Philip Duignan. Philip served as both General Secretary and President of the Association, and his work on developing the Association in the early years was invaluable. He represented Ireland at their first World Championships in USA in 1981, and many European and World Championships after that. He was a founder member of the European Racquetball Federation and as an athlete won 2 Open Singles All-Irelands and won 4 All-Ireland Open Doubles Championships. Ladies and gentlemen, Philip Bellingham.
Smile, Very merry.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Hall of Fame. I'm going to go off scale one last time, I promise. Just another 5 minutes, guys, and we're all done. Can I call upon from Banro Racquetball Club Michael Kelly to make one last presentation, please? As you all know, a lot of these awards were well-deserved and fantastic individuals, but we're missing one. This player, athlete, both, what he's done for the sport cannot go without saying. And as a committee member, he was adamant that he didn't want anything. But a few of us got together and we had to include something. He's been running the Castlebar Open since 1991. First on the Exco in 1995 and only has taken a year out. That's 3 decades. He's on the committee now, and on the 1st of January he'll be on the committee for over 4 decades. His huge knowledge of racquetball and rules is second to none. He's the man that we all go to. He's a pure gentleman when it comes to sharing his knowledge and experience. He's recognised and respected both locally, nationally, and he's also served his time on international committees. Please give a huge round of applause from the Castlebar Racquetball Club, Michael Haverty.
I have nothing prepared. I didn't expect this at all. It's just I'm lost for words actually. So, but when I see all the great names here, we're in the midst of greatness, great players, great contributors to racquetball down the years, and all I want to say is thank you very much for your contributions. Thank you.
We have a couple of sponsors, people that contribute towards this event, so I just want to call them out. A big thank you to Mayo Crystal and Martin Lawless for their fantastic awards. Jimmy Gannon of the RAI Racquetball Club. Colin Trophies, who's who gives us all the medals and awards every year. They're from Clondalkin and their kind sponsorship. Brendan Carey of Aragon Racquetball Club. And finally, Castlebar Racquetball Club. Thank you very much. So one final thing to say, guys, I know you've heard this a lot of times, right? But the junior racquetball team are going to Costa Rica playing the World Junior Racquetball Championships in 5 weeks' time. And all members are here today, and they're an extremely experienced, extremely powerful team as well. So we just want to wish them all the best of luck. As you all know, going to these events are not cheap. It's hardly funded from Minority Sport. It's hard to fund for this. So we're not begging, but there's a box outside the door with envelopes. So I'm just contribute anything towards it.
Are they proud?
But we just want to wish them the very best of luck and stay online because they're very good with social media, especially the World Junior Championships. Everything is recorded. So best of luck to Mick and the team. So folks, my job is done. Just let you know, in the next couple of minutes, everything here will be staged and gone. There's a DJ box here beside me, DJs here in the corner, wait to go to rev up the tunes. So pick up the shoes, put on the dancing shoes, and dance the night away. Thank you very much. Sorry folks, just one last thing. For anyone with an award, there's boxes here if you want to put it into a box instead of taking the glass home. Alright? Thank you.
Huh?
Leave it here and take the box.
Job is done.